Alright, go ahead and join. Alright.
Hola, señor.
Oh my god, so much better.
Yes,
Finally!
we finally got it. This is fantastic. Are you recording right now?
Yeah, I think
All
so.
right.
Yes.
All right. Well, for those of you beautiful YouTube watchers, this is Josh and Mr. Total Nerd Status or Rage Status.
No, total nerd status. Total rage status kind of sounds cool too, though.
Oh, all right. So what's on the agenda today?
Well, it seems like we have the same sort of idea on the whole new TV shows being stupid.
Oh, yes, that's a perfect thing to start off on. As I had posted a video before, it showed what was it? It showed about how the stupid like son of a bitch, I can't even gather my thoughts.
Nikki and Sarah or something like that.
Oh yeah. Well, I was thinking about that and the other one. There was Nikki and Sarah show, dumb as hell. Go watch my YouTube video on it. It showed it like there's like what happens. You go and look at it. They do certain like little steps between it, like little mid portions, I guess you could say, where like they're talking to the audience and then they go out and like talk to random people on the streets and say like they interview them on like what do you think about this blah 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 and then like one person like randomly says something stupid and hopes for it to be funny. It just kind of pushes my buttons.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't watch it
just
at all.
it would be kind of a good show if, I mean, mine could be a good show if they were trying to do some serious stuff, but it's just the fact that they're
Yeah, I
going
know.
out and doing random stuff, hoping that the viewers would find it funny.
Exactly. And like, to me, that's just
That shows
that's just stupid.
desperation.
I see no humor in that. But like, if there's other people that think that's funny, hey, go for it. You know something I don't.
Yeah. Um, Now, just to kind of change the subject, but to where it's still on a scary thing,
Uh-huh.
you've never experienced true fear until a poster falls down in the middle of the night.
Oh, I don't know if I want to talk about this right now. Fuck it, it's daylight. I was hanging out with Carl and Dan, and we were just hanging out. It was like 2 in the morning. Honestly, everything was like a little bit quiet. We were playing PlayStation. All of a sudden, dong, 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 on my fucking window outside. And then I was like, what's going on? And then they noticed it right away. They were like, yeah, someone's outside. Then I went up, looked through the blinds, no one there. And then, right then, I needed to change my underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And something that happened to me. So
Oh, boy.
it was a couple of things, but they were on like separate occasions.
Uh-huh.
One time, what makes this so creepy? The first time it might have been a coincidence, but when it happened the second time, it was just like, okay. So let me explain this to you.
All right.
My friend and I were watching a Stephen King movie. We were watching The Mist, and
I don't know if I've seen that one.
we had it's a good movie. They had so we had all the remotes on the table in front of us, like the remote to my stereo, the remote to my TV, the remote, all the remotes, all of our cell phones were on the table, and we were just kind of lazing back here watching it. In the middle of the movie, I'm not even kidding you, in the middle of the movie, my stereo turns on and starts playing Kilo. And so
It
we
starts
were
playing
like,
what?
and starts playing Kilo.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and so, at first we were both just like, okay, that's odd. And so I just turned it off. And then we were kind of creeped out already just because of the fact that we were watching a Stephen King movie and it happened. And so we both, we ended up going to bed. And then the next morning, it happens again. And I look, and my remote is still on the opposite side of the room on this table because my bed is up against the wall and this table is like in the middle of my room. And the
Oh
stereo just goes off. And so
Oh
right
my
then we both just,
gosh.
you know, fetal position status.
I know what you mean, dude.
And so,
I know what you mean.
And so the other time was I was sitting right here and I was super tired, and so I decided to go to bed, and so I'm in my bed, you know, trying to sleep, and then all of a sudden I hear something not rattling, but just something like kind of I don't know the words. I just heard something, and so I got up out of my bed, and I looked.
Was it
around.
like tapping?
No, it wasn't tapping, but it was just like a scratching. And so I got up out of my bed and I looked out my window, and the window was closed, and it was pitch black outside. So I don't know if someone was there or not. But then I turned around to go back to bed, and one of my posters was half off of the wall, was. Like the right half of it wasn't attached to the wall, and it was just waving. And I just checked the window, and the window was shut, so it wasn't any type of wind, and so it just, you know, it just started waving, and so I just kind of stood there for like 5 minutes just staring at it. Oh. One thing that I try to avoid at all costs at nighttime is looking in my bathroom mirror, because I know I'm gonna see something sometime because I have
you might see yourself.
Well, yeah, but I don't have.
Just saying.
That's pretty scary. But I don't have like a full bathroom in my room, but I have like a mirror and a sink on that side of my room, and it's like. When I look in it, I could be sitting in my bed and I could look in the mirror, which is sketchy because I know one night I'm just gonna look in the mirror and I'm gonna see something behind me, because it's just it's bad. Especially how dark my room is at night, because there's only one source of light, which is my window, and so when it gets dark, my room is like pitch black, and it's just
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. I keep, like, in my room right now, I have a lava lamp on, which is awesome. You know, I have light, I can see where I'm going, but usually what I do, I leave my TV on because I've always, like, not been able to sleep just, like, with nothing going on. It's weird. Like, I have to have, like, a TV on or, like, my music on.
A bunch of my friends sleep with music going on. Like, they have their iPod next to them and listen to music and stuff, so I know what you mean.
Yeah. So, like, since I have my TV on, that's another source of light, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's cool. Because, like, I'm a pansy when it comes to nighttime. Well, I shouldn't say nighttime. When it comes to dark. Yeah. I mean, if it was, like, night right now, I'd be A-okay with, like, going on a walk. Like, I'm comfortable with nighttime, just, like, not dark and creepy shit like that.
Yeah, like, I'm really interested. I don't know if I'm the only person who's this big of an idiot, but I would be super interested in, like, the supernatural and stuff, and I'd be looking at all these shows on Bio and everything during the daytime, and then when it comes to nighttime, I'm just, like, sitting in a corner in the fetal position.
Exactly.
And I'm like, why did I watch that? Why
the hell did I do this? Sometimes if I feel like it, I always watch, like, Ghost Adventures on Travel Channel at night. Because that's the only time it's on.
Yeah.
Damn it. But if you're ever, like, at night wanting to do, like, paranormal creepy crap like that, one word of advice. Never, ever, ever do a Ouija board. That is, like, the one thing you want to stay away from. Because I have stories from so many people that whenever they do a Ouija board or try doing crap like that, shit gets real, and, like, it actually goes on with them, and it fucks them up. It's,
Okay.
I'm so glad I never did that. Like, one opportunity.
One thing that I've always been interested in, but I don't think I'm ever gonna have the balls to try out, is Bloody Mary.
I'd have to agree with you. I don't think
mean,
I'd ever have to do that.
I've heard everybody else saying, "Oh yeah, go into the bathroom and say Bloody Mary. You know, nothing's gonna happen." And something in my mind is saying, "I'm gonna get haunted because of this or something."
Just and next time someone tells you that, just say, "No, I watched Paranormal 3. I know what's gonna happen."
Some dark and scary figure is gonna be slowly approaching my bed if I say Bloody Mary.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Yeah, this one time I spent the night at my friend Cody's house, and just like I'm always the last one to fall asleep, and he's always the first, and so he falls asleep at like 10 o'clock, and I'm awake till like 2, but but he's super tired, and then we were talking about like the same stuff that we're talking about now, and I don't even know how we got on the subject, but he says that he could recall multiple times hearing, like, he would be trying to sleep at night, and he would be trying to sleep and everything would be silent, and then all of a sudden he would start hearing whispering inside his room.
Oh my god!
And he tells me that right when I'm getting sleepy, and so he's there, and so for the rest of the night, I'm just sitting there staring at him, not wanting to fall asleep, and he's sitting there like knocked out, and I'm just standing there looking at him like, I'm not gonna fall asleep, I'm not gonna fall asleep.
Oh my gosh. It's just like, oh my gosh. It's just like, hey, before you go to bed, I just want to let you know, you're gonna get killed tonight. Have a good night's rest.
I hate those things on iFunny that has like a picture of the girl from The Ring, and it says, you know, if you don't repost this, then she'll be in your bedroom at 3 a.m. And I'm just like,
well, Facebook.
So, are we gonna stick to the scary subject, or are we gonna try and wrap it up on a good note?
Well, I have a really long ass story, but that will take like 25 minutes to explain.
Alright, so why don't we go ahead and end this, and then I'll just start a new video based on your little story. So,
right,
good
cool.
job to everyone.
It was great. It was great seeing you all. Very good, very good.
Yeah, we had some laughs. So, yeah, our next video will be about his creepy little ghost story. So
my beautiful story. Be sure and subscribe to OreoStepbros if you haven't already. Like, comment, watch my videos, and
he's
I'm sure.
He's a funny guy. You don't want to miss his videos.
And not to mention Mr. TotalNerdStatus. TotalNerdStatus, he's pretty good. Go ahead and go to that stuff and watch my next video.
All right.
Do it.